Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Star Wars podcast. As you can see, I'm not in my normal location. I am currently in Florida on vacation. I think I just rhymed there unintentionally. I'm online today because we have a brand new trailer for the upcoming Ahsoka series that is set to air in August of this year. So I thought I'd do a quick reaction before I head back down to the beach and give my brief thoughts before Matt and I discuss it on the podcast next week. So let's just get straight into it. Let's waste no time.
Something's coming. Something dark. I sense it.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh, a red logo.
This is a new beginning. For some, war. For others,
Whoa.
power.
Who are you? Oh my god, it's like the opening shot
been a
from
while.
Star Wars Rebels in the end.
Things have changed.
This is so
I
weird
started
to see in
hearing
live
whispers
action. On Mothma.
about Thrawn's return
Please say that's Lars Mikkelsen.
as heir to the Empire. We have to prepare for the worst. The Jedi fell a long time ago. There aren't many left.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
Ewing! What the heck? What the heck? Okay, first of all, there's so many shots in that trailer. I gotta turn the volume down. It was so loud, but holy smokes, that was so much to take in. That first things first, I cannot tell you guys how weird it is for me as an original Rebels fan to watch this trailer and see all of these characters that I'm so used to in animation come to live action. Like, that is a really weird experience for me because, you know, you form these relationships with these characters and then you come to know them really well and then you see them in a different format and you're like, that is a little jarring. There are a couple shots here I'd just like to look at real quick. Okay, first of all, I think I'm very nervous about this show. I think I should just get that straight off the bat right now. I'm really nervous about it, not because I think it's going to be bad, but because I think that there is an expectation for me to an extent where, like, I do expect this to be higher quality writing than other Star Wars projects we've seen in the past, and so for that standard, I think my standard is pretty high in that regard for the writing. Oh, these shots are crazy. So you have... That was so much to take in. I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment. Okay, so it looks like she's at some kind of Jedi temple. I like that the Lucasfilm logo is red. It's usually garners for a more serious story. Okay, so Natasha Liu Bordizio? She looks pretty good. She looks like Sabine. I didn't expect the super long hair. That was kind of jarring. I thought we were going to pick up... Well, the timelines are a little confusing, aren't they? Because at the end of Rebels, Ahsoka is no longer Ahsoka the Grey, much like Gandalf. She's Ahsoka the White, and she's picking up Sabine, and Sabine has her super short hair, and they're about to go look for Ezra. So her hair length is confusing me a little bit on the timelines. This looks very Clone Wars-y to me. The Jedi go to a planet, and there are guards there. They have to fight. That's really... I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm trying to keep my expectations in check, but this looks really good to me. And because this looks like it's going to be just purely a Dave Filoni spearheaded project, like, this feels very much like him and his style, my expectations are a little bit higher for this. Okay, so Mary Elizabeth Winstead is absolutely playing Hera. That looks like that's confirmed. Interesting. Chopper, we love to see it. And then we have this guy and this girl, Balin, and then whatever her name is. I love this move right here. Pew, pew, pew. John, 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 John. There's a classic shot from Star Wars Rebels. So I think it's gonna... I'm so confused on the timeline of this. I think the ending of Rebels season finale is super confusing because Sabine has her super short hair, and we saw some behind-the-scenes photos of her still with her short hair, but the length of her hair here is really confusing to me. Let's look at this. That's an awesome shot. Shots of Lothal. It's going to be really interesting to see Lothal in live action. Looks pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie. This is weird. This is such a weird experience. We get Mon Mothma back. Thrawn. Okay. This has got to be Lars Mikkelsen, okay? I'm just saying, if it's not, there is literally no reason for it not to be. There is no reason for him not to come back to play Thrawn. So I'm just going to hold to it that this is actually him. I think they're going to save his reveal for much later. Like, if they happen to do another trailer, let's say, like, in June, when it gets really close to the series, I could see them revealing who's playing Thrawn. But that has to be Lars Mikkelsen. That just has to be. She said the thing. She said he's coming back as an heir to the Empire, which is the title of a Thrawn book, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't read those. Nobody jump on me for that, but maybe now's a good time to dive into those. There's that lady from The Mandalorian. Okay, this has got to be in the World Between Worlds. That has got to be in the World Between Worlds. Yeah. And I wonder who this guy is. Is he like some kind of fallen Jedi, perhaps? That she's the guy that she's fighting in the trailer constantly. This guy. And their lightsabers are like orange-ish red, which is super interesting. So I will be intrigued to see who these people are and how they play into the story. We have another shot of Hera. This is going to be interesting. I think we can pretty much confirm that we are going to see Jason Syndulla at some point. I wonder who they're going to cast for that kid. Cool shot of Ahsoka there. I like that they fixed her Leku. Like, I like that they brought them down to be a little bit longer. It's like a very slight change, but it does make a difference. Also, I think her headpiece looks a little bit better. Just the shape of her face looks a lot more defined to me. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, these lightsaber duels look pretty sick. They look pretty gosh darn cool. I don't know. This shot right here, that looks pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to the lightsaber battles in this show. That's going to be interesting. I'm really interested to see how this actor is going to carry the role through. So I will be fascinated by that. But that's cool. We get our first glimpse of Rebels Ezra in his classic orange outfit. Okay, and then Huyang, we have Huyang from the Clone Wars. They've got so many good shots in here, like action shots that feel super Clone Warsy, and the choreography looks really good. And of course, the David Tennant droid that everybody loves from, I think, season 5 or 4 of Clone Wars. Possibly 3, I don't know, I don't remember. But Huyang was such like a tiny character. I think David Tennant, actually, I think he won an Emmy for this tiny little role in the Clone Wars arc. I'm pretty sure he got an Emmy Award for that. So it's going to be nice because David Tennant is just an amazing actor. I don't need to tell you guys how good he is, but to have him in here as this droid is going to be such a treat. So I'm excited that they brought Huyang back. That's awesome. Ugh, that shot looks really good too. Ugh, there are so many shots in this trailer that just look really good. Like even the CG and the environments look awesome too. Like I'm really trying to keep my emotions in check for this show because the last few Star Wars projects have been not up to speed in my opinion, and especially after that last episode of Mandalorian. I am very nervous about any upcoming Star Wars content, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this looks really solid. It looks good. Again, I'm trying to just keep my emotions in check. I'm really looking forward to this show. This does look like a Dave Filoni controlled show, so it does look like it's going to be his project. And like he'll be in control of the writing and the character arcs and where we see these characters evolve, and that's really important to me, especially because this Ahsoka is like the baby of George Lucas and Dave Filoni. So like I want to see this story fully controlled by the guy that knows her best, and it definitely looks like that's the case. I'm very interested because we haven't seen a lot of Rosario Dawson's acting range with the Ahsoka character. You know, she's been very reserved up until this point, so I think it's going to be interesting to see some more range from her and emotion and, you know, what she can really do with the character. Natasha Liu Bordizio, she looks good as Sabine. The hair's throwing me off on the timelines. I'm not really sure how these timelines are going to converge. It gets really confusing because there's so much happening, and we have so many different shows, so it's easy to lose track. I am 100% sure that Lars Mikkelsen is Thrawn. I don't know why he wouldn't be. There's really not a reason for him not to be Thrawn. And then the actor, I cannot remember for the life of me what his name is, who's playing Ezra. But it was cool to get a little glimpse of him, but it was I think it was a good trailer. It didn't reveal too much about the plot. It just gave you shots to get you intrigued. So I think it was a good trailer. It was a good first sneak peek. And I'm looking forward to the show. What do you guys think? What did you catch in this trailer? I know I just gave like a super quick breakdown and review. I'm very busy today. I'm sure there are going to be many more trailers throughout the weekend, so I'll do my best to stay on top of it. But I had to react to this one because this is obviously like my most anticipated Star Wars project since they announced the slew of projects to come at D23 Expo. So please let me know what you guys think of this trailer, any thoughts that you may have, and drop a comment because I'd love to engage and see what you guys think. So with that in mind, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll try to stay on top of the Star Wars Celebration news even though I am not in town. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.